Hi, my name is Taryn and I've just moved to Finland, and I thought I would make a video to sort of update all four of my friends and family about what it's like to live in Finland. There have been a couple of differences between South Africa and Finland that I've noticed so far. I'm sure I will notice more as time goes on, but for now there are about 3. In Finland, if you ever find yourself in a queue, which is unlikely because they employ enough people, but should you ever find yourself in a queue, people respect your personal space. South Africans, on the other hand, firmly believe that they can significantly improve the speed of the line by standing as close as physically possible to the person in front of them. You must try and occupy the same physical space as them. Especially if you're diseased, because then you can try and kill them off before they reach the front of the line. Given any window of opportunity, you must attempt to take their place in the line. If they aren't looking, go stand in front of them. They'll never know. In South Africa, a pedestrian crossing is a sort of an arbitrary set of white lines that someone paints across a road. It's a decoration, and if you do attempt to cross the road on this pedestrian crossing, what you're effectively doing is inviting all cars to try and knock you over before you make it to the other side of the road. In Finland, it doesn't work like that. It's more a sort of a give way to pedestrians sign, if you can imagine that, which is a very good thing, because on my first day here I hadn't figured out that the Finns drive on the wrong side of the road. So in South Africa, when I cross a road, I look right, left, right, but I sort of move forward while I'm looking right, left, right. Finland, I did the same thing, failed to notice car on the left, but luckily, the Finns are cultured. And the last and most important difference that I've noticed is that in South Africa, if it so happens that you make eye contact with a stranger on the street, wherever it may be, if you make eye contact with them, you nod, you smile, you say hi. In Finland, you must avoid eye contact with strangers at all costs. You definitely do not talk to them. On my first day here, I was dropped off by a taxi, but on the wrong street. So I was completely lost. The street I had to be on was very close, but I had no way of knowing this. However, I'm lost. I think to myself, there is no reason to worry, because I see many people around. Surely one of them will know where my street is. So I approach a guy, and I shit you not, he seriously starts backing away from me, going, "I do not want to talk." But seriously, something I've really taken for granted is being able to understand the people around you. Even in the supermarket queue, you don't know the person in front of you, but you can sort of overhear their conversation a little bit, maybe what they're saying you find funny, I don't know. Here, I don't understand shit, and it really is frowned upon to talk to strangers. I don't understand how anyone has made friends, because the orientation lady tells me, don't bother trying to make friends at work, because people in Finland prefer to keep their private life separate. They don't really socialize with people from work. Where do you suggest I meet people then? I look around and I see families everywhere. And I'm like, how did you do that? Okay, you had to have spoken to a stranger at one point in your life, because you are standing there with someone at one point you did not know. And you've managed to talk to them enough, to like them enough, to start a family with them. But yet, I haven't managed to have a conversation with someone in Finland who hasn't been paid to talk to me. I'm gonna come home a block of ice for 2 reasons. First of all, the cold weather is going to freeze my body, and second of all, the cold people is going to freeze my soul. seriously, a kid walked past my window today and he was singing and laughing and whatnot. And I was just like, my first thought was honestly, has no one told you you're a Finn? They don't do that here. A second later, his brother starts to cry and I'm like, you see him? He's got the right idea. But anyway, that's all the updates I have from my tiny little room with the awful canary yellow pillows. I will make another video soon. Love you guys.